Hi, my name is Nathaniel McGee, and this is my goals for my ePortfolio. Personal information about me: I am from Eastern Kansas. I was born in Iowa, but I moved here when I was 3 back to where my parents are from, which is a little outside of Blue Mound, Kansas. And I now teach close to home, about 35 minutes away at Central Heights USD 288. My wife, Amanda, is a fifth grade teacher in Osawatomie, which is her hometown. We have a 1 year old daughter named Elliot, who's an absolute blessing and definitely my pride and joy. And I enjoy being outdoors. I like hunting, I like fishing, and I like working with my German Shorthair bird dog on upland hunting and waterfowl hunting. And then I'm an agriculture education teacher, I'm an FFA advisor, and like many teachers in small schools, I'm asked to do other duties. And the one that I'm asked to do is to drive a school bus full time. Educational background: I graduated from Jayhawk Lynn High School. I jokingly say that that's the only time that I could be labeled as a Jayhawk. And I graduated with an associate's degree from Fort Scott Community College in 2010. And then I transferred to Kansas State University, where I earned my BS in agriculture education in 2013. I student taught in Winfield, Kansas at Winfield High School, and then was given the opportunity when my cooperating teacher went back to his family farm. I was given that opportunity to take that position full time and was there for 2 years. I then came to Central Heights, made that move to be closer to family, and I just started my 6th year at Central Heights last week. For the next 1 to 5 years, I'd like to, first of all, go on an Alaskan cruise with my family. That's already planned, and it'll happen May of 2022. I would like to complete our family with the addition of maybe one more child, maybe two, but we look forward to that in the future. And then I would also like to begin taking over my family's farm. My grandmother is 91 years old and was just diagnosed with terminal cancer that she's not getting treatment for. So that opportunity is getting ever so closer, and so I'd like to get the funds together and the time together to start taking over that farm. In the next 6 to 10 years, I would like to build a home on my family's farm. My sister lives in Chicago, and I'm my parents' only other child, and so it's going to fall on me to take care of them as they get older. And so I'd like to be close to them. And then I would like to expand and do not only the row crop farming of 70 acres, but I'd also like to build a small cattle herd, maybe even eventually rent some land to build that cattle herd. And then I'd like to spend as much time as possible with my wife and children. Right now, it seems like my job takes a lot of my time, and still a young teacher trying to continue to grow in my profession. And as my kids start becoming more and more busy as they get older, I would like to be able to focus a lot more time on spending with family. Beyond 10 years, I'd like to retire from education. I'd like to stick it out for the 30, 40 years and actually retire from this career. I'd like to spend my retirement traveling with my wife and spending time with my children and hopefully grandchildren. And then lastly, I'd like to expand my family farm if possible and continue to raise livestock animals and raise and train hunting dogs. My professional goals: years 1 through 5, I'd like to attend one professional development each summer to expand my knowledge in the content area of agriculture and agriculture education. Teaching a content area that's ever changing with advancements in technology and practices. I have to stay up to date on stuff, and the best way to do that is through professional developments that are offered. I'd like to continue to be a very active member of the Central Heights building leadership team and help wherever needed. I really enjoy that. I've got a lot of experiences that through being on that team that have kind of carried over into this grad school experience as well. And then I'd like to earn a professional award through KAAE or KACTE, which is my content area professional organization. Sorry. In the next 6 to 10 years, I'd like to make the move to become a school administrator, preferably an assistant principal first. Then I'd like to build a school culture that makes for an enjoyable and effective environment for both students and staff. And then thirdly, I'd like to begin looking to move up to a principal's position and take the position if it's the right one as we get closer to that 10-year mark. Beyond 10 years, I'd like to continue to serve my community and the school and help to form a school and that the community can be proud of and that prepares students for their futures. As a career and tech ed student, that's kind of or career and tech ed teacher, that's kind of my passion, to see students' success, whether it's a 4-year college degree, a tech college degree, an on-the-job training, or an apprenticeship. Success can come in many forms for our students, and that's one of my passions. I'd like to be a part of a school, continue to be a part of a school that sees a lot of success in those regards. I'd like to retire while I still have the passion for education. I think if you lose your passion, you're no longer effective. So I'd like to keep that passion throughout my entire career. And then I would like to earn a professional award as an administrator, kind of a goal to be able to be distinguished with a professional award. And even if that goal isn't achieved by striving so hard to be deserving of that kind of an award, making my school a better place, and they're better for having me, and that's what the ultimate goal should be. Why did I choose Fort Hays State? First of all, I have several friends and colleagues that have had great experiences with Fort Hays State University's online program, and they recommended it. Also, the cost was pretty economical for a grad school program. And then the 9-week schedule worked really good with my busy schedule. During certain times of year, I'm really, really busy. Other times it's much more laid back. And so I could pick and choose which classes I take and in what time of the year. And that was very convenient and definitely a driving force in me choosing Fort Hays State. My initial expectations, I'm making this video toward the end of my college experience, but I would say my expectations going in would be to be well prepared for a career in school administration. I think the next one would be to be challenged academically throughout the coursework. And then lastly, to network with knowledgeable public school educators and Fort Hays State University professors to build lifelong career contacts. And this program has more than exceeded my expectations. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to presenting my ePortfolio. Thank you.